When we talk about feral children, most people think they only exist in myth or Disney Tarzan. Although they are rare, in fact, feral children are real. A feral child essentially is a child lost or neglected in the wild, or forced to live in captivity, growing up in isolation from human contact and being raised by animals. For example, such as the case of Oxana and Edik, who were raised by dogs. So let's talk about Oxana first. In 1991, a girl named Oxana was found living in a dog kennel in the back garden of the family home in a town in Ukraine. She was born in 1983, and her medical history reports that she is a healthy child. However, because her parents were alcoholics, one day 3-year-old Oksana was left outside. She crawled into the doghouse to find shelter, and the next 5 years, the dog helped her survive by giving her food and warmth. When Oksana was found, she was more dog than human. Oksana could not speak properly and would only bark. She would even walk like a dog, and at 19 years old, she can speak in simple sentences, but she has difficulty connecting with people. As with Victor and Jenny's case, Oksana's development seems to be to its limits and does not progress any further. Her doctor, Vladimir Nagorny, commented that they had tried to find her a job and taught her how to live among people, but most likely she would never be considered a normal person again. The next case is Dick. Also in Mirny, Ukraine, in 1999, social workers found 4-year-old Edik in a deserted apartment. It turns out that his mother is also an alcoholic, and although she lives in the apartment from time to time, she has not cared for Edik since he was 2 years old. He has to turn to stray dogs to survive, and 2 years after his discovery, Edik lives in an orphanage, and his language and grammar skill improve but slowly. At the age of 6, his speech was like a 3-year-old. And James Law, professor of language and communication science, studied Edik on language progress. He said that, however, Edik's social skill will most likely remain impaired. Currently, Oksana and Edik live in care homes where they interact with other people and staff. Both Oksana and Edik have dogs in the house where they live, so they can still enjoy them. They can still enjoy them as pets, and they are no longer depend on these animals to survive. So their relationship with the animals has changed a lot. But to this day, their language skills are still lagging behind. The researchers believe that Oksana's language skills will always lag behind others her age, as she's found to be past the age at which the brain can regain those skills to full functional capacity.